So the last time we heard from you after the Spurs game, you voiced your displeasure about the defensive effort overall and said that you wanted more. Obviously, you didn't get a chance to play in the Bulls game, but it seemed like you really had that going early in this one, AD. Was that important to you to set that tone and try to use leadership in that fashion?
Obviously. We got to be able to be a team who leads defensively. Tonight we made shots, but, every night we're not going to be able to make shots. We can't control that. And, like I said over and over, what we can't control is how we play defense, our energy and effort, and that's what we want to do tonight. I came out with emphasis of being aggressive on the defensive end, and it kind of trickled down to everybody, getting blocks. Taylor had 4 steals tonight. Trez had some blocks, Bron. So everybody, was just on point defensively. Our communication was at a high level, and Coach came in at halftime and told us that our defensive effort was off the charts tonight. Holding a team like that, I think they had 46 points at the half. A team who could score. And, we were just flying around and being who we are and seeing who we can be defensively.
Yeah, 13 steals and 8 blocks, and you mentioned it. It started early with you coming in and protecting the rim. On the other side of the floor, AD, you guys also seem to have taken a step up in efficiency. What are you seeing offensively, and how much can that continue to feed off what you're doing on defense?
Yeah, we're constantly learning each other. There's not that much practice time, so we're practicing in games. Trying to figure out how we can play with each other, and we figured it out a little bit tonight. Dennis did for sure get into his spots, making the reads. Myself, being able to make some free throws tonight, where I've been pretty terrible at the line. And finding my spots, Bron, Kuz, Mark, Trez, everybody's been tailing. KCP first game back. Guys are just finding their rhythm and getting it back going. So it was good to see the ball go through the rim for sure tonight, and we just got to keep it going. Knowing that this team is a team who can score, at a high level and very quickly. So it's going to be a tough one Tuesday as well.
Yeah, so you're going to see them again. It's the third time. You had San Antonio twice. You had Memphis twice. You get Boogie back again. There were a couple things he was involved in tonight. Your Kentucky guy there. What did you see there, and how do you think that transfers over to Tuesday's matchup?
Two teams want to battle. We battled in a bubble for a playoff series, and anytime you knock a team out, they want to come in and win. And we take pride in winning on the road. And then, with Boogie, being here last year, first off, it's great to see him back on the floor playing well. For the minutes he did play tonight before the ejection, but a lot of guys are on this side is happy to see him back on the floor and doing what he loves to do. But it's always good going against a former Kentucky guy, him, John, and then some other guys over there that I also play alongside with. EJ, well, we call him EJ, but Eric Gordon, C. Wood, all those guys that we're able to, I had a chance to play alongside and are really close with. So that was fun. But it's going to be another matchup Tuesday. Boogie coming back. We get Markieff back. 2 guys got ejected, and then them wanted to beat us, and we want to be perfect on the road. So I'm pretty sure Tuesday will be a very interesting game.
Right, AD plus 29 tonight, not too bad. We appreciate you.
Here, his Steelers are absolutely getting rolled. Allie Clifton, Mike Trudell will be handling the post-game interviews. Guys, what a game for the Lakers. Everyone scored 120 points. They dominated from the opening tip. We've wanted fast starts. We got it, James. And defensively, best game of the year. 21 Rocket turnovers, 13 steals, 9 blocks. I don't know where you want to start, but what an all-around game for the Lakers.
Yeah, it was pretty much a complete game. Started out a little sluggish, turned the ball over in the first half, but this is what it feels like when you're building something. And I think the guys are enjoying playing together. You see the communication. You see, them really enjoying playing the game. But defensively, what they were able to do on the fast break, 32 points, I think, on the fast
that's
break.
Another good one, yep.
Capitalizing on every turnover. And I just think their defense is just outstanding. I know we talk about their offense, AD, and what they were able to do, but everything that Houston threw at them, when they had a little comeback, the Lakers took a timeout, and that's what I like about them. They're able to recognize where they are. Game was down to about 9 or 10 points, then they just turned it on again. Collectively, steals, fast breaks, open shots. They just played a good game.
Yeah, 10 games in going into tonight, 7-3. In the pregame, we showed an interview where LeBron talked about, I give the team, B+, B. We're doing some good things, but I see an opportunity for us to continue to get better, and we see it as a team. And I feel like they turned the page from 10 games. All right, let's put that in the rearview mirror. This next, 5-10 game set, let's start to set some new standards. Let's create some new habits. Let's start to raise our level of engagement and really start to put our stamp on what kind of team we can be this season.
I like the way you said that, level of engagement. They were off to some slow starts, kind of waiting to the fourth quarter to flip the switch. People questioning the defense a little bit in the shot blocking. They completely changed the narrative tonight. 27 points on just 12 shots for AD. He's speaking with Mike Trudell. He's not there yet. We'll go there in a second. 54 bench points, James.
That's always been a nice asset for the Lakers. They started last year. The bench came in and produced. And this year, I think, when the starting five goes out, they're not really missing anything. In fact, when that second group comes in, things go upward with Montrez going in the paint, shooter, Kuz is hitting big shots. I just really think their bench is second to none. And, they
Offense exploding, but it's the defense, James. 7 steals, 7 blocks for this Lakers team.
It's so good, and it's so much fun when your defense is clicking. Offense is great, but when your defense is clicking and everyone's into it and you're having fun, it's a good game.
Yeah, they opposed their will in the second quarter. First quarter, a little sloppy, a little chippy, but the Lakers came to play, and they sent a message in that second period.
It's hard, Fish. I want to talk about offense. Defense was the story. Jack in the Box halftime report starts right after this. Of the season, 65-46. AD, a perfect 8 for 8 from the field, 21 points and 3 blocks. LeBron James with 15 and THT with 8. More to come in the Jack in the Box halftime report. The Lakers, a big edge inside, 34-22. Points in the paint. AD and the Lakers lead by 19. All right, I'll start with you, Big Game James. AD, a perfect 8 for 8.
Well, I think in the pregame show, someone on the Rockets team said they knew all his moves and they were looking forward to playing against him.
Christian Wood said that.
He showed them everything. Now, AD's just, Fish said it pregame. It's a mismatch nightmare. You can't match up against him because he does everything you can do on the basketball floor. Inside, outside, put it on the floor, three-point play. He does it all.
Yeah, and the benefit of having a team that could win without Anthony Davis at times is that he can be fresh on nights like tonight, comes back from missing the last game against Chicago. He wants to remind everybody, I'm back, and performing really strong in the first half.
LeBron scored 10 of his 15 in the Lakers' big 40-point second quarter. He's on triple-double watch, per usual. Jack in the Box halftime report rolls on. They got 7 blocks, 7 steals. Pretty good first half.
Yeah,
great effort.
The length and the protection at the basket, the rotations, the activity. You could tell this Houston team had the Lakers' attention. I think it was a positive thing that the Rockets went out and scored 142, I think, in their last game. And so the Lakers showed up tonight to make sure they were not going to be able to get that loose on them.
Yeah, I believe it was 132, but close enough. You like the rotations, right, James?
I love the rotations. Only 25 points between Wall and Harden. They're doing a great job of contesting shots and making it difficult for the Houston Rockets to score, even at the rim.
All right, Lakers need a quick start here. Keep it going. That does it for the Jack in the Box halftime report. Back to Bill and Stu after the break. Be sure to stick around after the game with all your Laker post-game interviews. Enjoy the second.
Want it to have to come down to a comeback, but the Lakers have been good at it statistically. Check out these numbers. They already have 3 wins this season when they have trailed by 10-plus points. Since last season, they have the best record in the NBA when they have trailed by 10 or more, going 16 of 18. Let's hear from LeBron on the work-in-progress Lakers.
Through the first 10 games, I think we've played B+ basketball, and that is absolutely okay because we are a team that added basically 5 new pieces to the rotation, and Trez and Dennis, Mark, Wes, and also Taylor. We've added 5 new pieces to our regular rotation. And we're still learning each other. We're getting accustomed to different lineups, playing with different guys. But I think through the first 10 games, we've played pretty good basketball. We want to be better, but through the first 10 games, I think B+. I will give our grade. and that lets me know that we have room to improve, which is a bright spot.
Now, LeBron had a huge game against the Bulls, 28 points, 7 boards, 7 dimes. He continues to shatter record after record. His 579 games with 25 points, 5 boards, 5 assists is the most in NBA history, with all Hall of Famers below him on that list and James Harden. Wow. With that said, it's time for Fish's Focus, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa.
Good time.
Fish, are you ready?
Great times.
Are you ready for what's about to happen?
It sounds like I have to be ready because
We're in the lottery. Somebody was
Fish, you're supposed to say, I stay ready, Allie.
Oh, okay.
Duh.
My bad. Well, that's
gonna talk-
automatic.
Automatic. You're going to talk LeBron with and without AD.
Yes, we are. Two different players, I think, at times. I mean, still the same man as the Superman music plays, but more for
Ooh,
LeBron.
and that spotlight.
More for LeBron than me. But as you'll see here, when AD is on the court, this is his space, right? So LeBron pushed in transition, slows the basketball up. On the floor with Marc Gasol, they like to play through Mark.